Virginia. Ms. Tommy, what would be the purpose of this unit to these city rally tours?
To call attention to the crime that we have here in our community.
How bad is the crime here in Portsmouth?
Not as bad as it is everywhere else, but I live here, so you gotta clean up your house before you go clean up somebody else's.
We understand that. As a group, we understand that as we travel to multiple cities to address violence and gangs
Right.
in our city. Um, what can we do to help enhance this progress and moving forward?
One, we need to get the word out. We need to start schooling these young brothers and sisters. It's not right. We're not going the right direction. We're gonna wind up in jail or we're gonna wind up dead. We need to talk to as much society as possible.
I do have to go. I had a meeting. Starts 2
We need
minutes
to let them
ago
know.
with the Newport News.
Right. So when is your next meeting for this event? When is your next meeting?
Tuesday at 6:30.
Order.
Division
Please
Center
away
on
from
Chestnut Avenue, at the corner of Chestnut and Portsmouth.
Division on Chestnut Avenue.
Division Center at the corner of Chestnut Street. I'm sorry, Chestnut Street and Portsmouth.
Chestnut Street and Portsmouth Boulevard in Portsmouth, Virginia. That is the next meeting for 6:32 on bringing peace to our communities. I would like to get your pastor on the interview. Excuse me, keep the cameras running. Pastor?
Ron, can you ask Pastor Sessions? Can you ask Pastor Sessions
Pastor?
to come here? Pastor Sessions to come here.
Yeah, I just wanted to keep the cameras running and keep this going live for a reason. And we want to make sure Miss Ellen's you're on the interview right now. We want to make sure that Miss Ellen is heard. Not only Miss Ellen, but a lot of people in Virginia and the 757 community that's heard on stopping the violence in our communities. This is very important right now because we're losing young people at a tremendous speed. I mean, it's an everyday thing, on and on and on. And we addressed this before the summer even got here. We had almost 20 murders in the city of Newport News and other places before it even got to the summer. So we was on top of it, but the support wasn't there to keep on addressing this issue. And now we're back today on March the 24th, 27th. Today's date, 25th, March the 25th. July the 25th, 2012. And we addressed this 6 months ago. I mean, we've been doing it for 7 years now. But Miss Ellen just found out about us, of course. But now we have broken the silence. We're going to continue to work together as a community. That's what we need. So if Miss Ellen, you need us, call us. We'll come to any city, anywhere you want us to come, we come.
I appreciate it. I really appreciate what y'all did in the march. I really do. Appreciate a whole lot of young, strong black men like that. I really appreciate it. Thank all of you.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank y'all for coming out.
We just want to say to the community, believe in yourself and believe that you are somebody.
Keep the cameras rolling. Keep the cameras rolling because it's important. Pastor, can you come here for 1 second, please? Yeah, keep the cameras rolling. Pastor.
Yes, sir.
Pastor.
And I'm Pastor Richie Sessions.
Pastor Richie Sessions.
Yes, sir.
The camera is rolling. Pastor.
Yes, sir.
And we want to thank you for stepping up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Because there's a lot of pastors. I'm going to be real with you.
Yes, sir.
There's a lot of pastors are not stepping up to the plate.
Got it.
And we need this to be known because we're losing young people
Yes, sir.
fast.
Got it. Yes, sir.
And we take this very seriously, me and my brothers in the background.
Got it.
We take it very seriously because we've been doing this for 7 years, and we've been saying this for 7 years,
Wow, that's a long
that
time.
it was going to be this way.
Yes, sir.
But nobody didn't want to listen to us. Why? We don't know.
Got it.
And we won't throw a negative spirit into what we're doing right now
Got it.
because something needs to be done.
Got it. Yes, sir.
And I heard you mention
Yes, sir.
that we don't need to sit.
Don't worry about it.
We don't need to sit
Yes, sir.
to move forward. We don't need to sit.
Got it. So actually,
So as a pastor,
Yes, sir.
what can you tell other pastors
Well,
that we need to do and combine and come together and
got it.
make this thing work?
Got it.
What can you say to them?
So the issue is this, okay? Okay, now, as far as the pastor are concerned, they're going to change the message.
Right.
And the thing is that most of the messages are being preached that is for people that are inside of the building.
Right.
Okay, but what has to be done now is that the message got to be changed, and we got to deal with the issue that's going on.
That's right.
Okay, so other words that the first thing is, like some of our churches and stuff, right? I mean, some of the structure is wrong.
Yes.
Okay,
I agree.
we're just getting money out of our people, and that's basically it.
Yes, that's basically it.
Okay, got it. But now there was a story by the name of a man, and this man called Willie Lynch. And Willie Lynch, this is what he said. He told the slave owners like this. He said, look, if you teach these slaves these things, that they'll carry it on for the next 300 years. He says, take the dark-skinned man and light-skinned person and put them against each other. And then he says, so they won't have no trust.
Right.
Then he says, get the old against the young. Okay? Now, this guy was not a prophet, but we yet can see it happening now. Okay? So now we see it's stuck in our neighborhoods now. This is that lie that has been embedded, that is in our culture. Okay? So, other words, our issue is not black and white. Our issue is not with the mayor. Our issue is not with the president. Our issue is with ourselves.
That's right.
Okay? So once we get our story right, once we get the lie, we get in there and find out, look, we were told stuff given to us that's not true. We are now a cursed people. We've always been blessed, always had wealth, always have been.
Right.
Okay? But one of our problems has been, even though that we are doing church, but I think most people are using God instead of allowing God to use them.
Yes.
So,
I agree with
other words, so the in church, but really, that's all.
That's all.
So I'm saying that now with the pastors, we got to change our message, and the thing, and so one other thing, God is showing churches now that you may have been raising money off these people. Now the money ain't coming in now, and that's why a lot of us are not on TV now.
Bingo.
Okay, and so one way, so if they don't get the message from all of that, then they will get it.
That's right.
Okay, so this is our problem now. So I'm saying that as far as the pastor is concerned, we really got to change our message and we got to change our focus. Okay, and so I'm here today because I'm caring because when I feel like this last guy that got murdered, the guy by the name of Marcus, that was telling me at this point, okay, enough is enough.
That's right.
Okay.
Well, Pastor,
Yes,
I want
sir.
to thank you
Yes, sir.
for all that you do
Yes, sir.
and all you're going to continue to do.
Yes, sir.
And if you ever need us, call us
Yes, sir.
at 757-725-1199.
Got it. We'll do, sir.
Thank
Okay. Now, and we'd like to have you. Hopefully, the young guys come in next Tuesday. We're gonna try to organize it. We're gonna put some feet to it, and we're gonna put a basement to it so that they'll be able to build from it.
Right.
Okay. And then we'll take them and teach them. Listen, we can use our own funds. You don't have to go down to the mayor. Let's get it done right here first.
That's right.
Okay. Once the city. Now here's the last thing. Nehemiah in the Bible. Nehemiah said, "Look, I'm
Tell
going
the
to."
pastors.
Okay, Nehemiah said this. I'm not going to the government. I'm just going to ask my boss man if he give me some time off so I can go to my home city.
Come on, man.
Because at my home city, I see that the walls are down.
Come on.
And that I see that the city is torn and that the city is open prey for the enemy. So he took some time off of his job because he was in right standing with his boss.
Come on.
The boss gave him some time off, and he went home, did an assessment of his city, and found out that the walls are down, and the enemy can come in at any time and wipe my people out. So he organized the people, got them all together. They started rebuilding the walls, right? And they rebuilt the city. And here's what he told the people. He said, "Listen, you have left Jerusalem, and you live outside the city, but you come here to worship.
Come on now.
But you left the city wide open for the enemy. So we're saying, since you worship here, you got to come here and help to rebuild this city.
Come on.
That's right.
So you just can't come here and shout and you praise God and leave us sitting here as a waste and ruin."
Amen.
And he rebuilt it. And then that's when the king came by and gave him funding,
That's right.
because he worked first. Then the government saw what this guy was doing. Then they gave him the trees, they gave him the lumber, they gave him whatever he needed.
Come on.
Okay, so it started with us first.
So, y'all hear the message.
Amen.
Pastor about to be blessed some more.
All right. A big hand to Ellen, please, ladies and gentlemen. Thank God for her life. Great vision. Great vision.
Good. We got to come a long way.
I'm trying to give me one of them t-shirts too. The piece of foil, Just like her grandma.
One day, this nation will rise up, live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created. We hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created.
Young brother, searching for a 9 to 5, call a felony, I'm grown, still don't have a job. My life is like crack on the spoon, waiting to be dissolved. I feel like picking up a gun, man, and just rob, knowing that's just gonna develop more problems. We need to strengthen our minds and live out our dreams. For the system lock us up and have us stressing like fiends. Sometimes I wish Martin Luther King was still alive. Somehow I feel that would have saved and changed more lives. Maybe the crime rate just wouldn't be so high. Every time I hear about a killing, I ask God why. And the answer he gave me, you know you reach the heavens in the sky. Until then, you just keep on making powerful music and live through me. And remember, just don't abuse it, cause I got the power to blow you out like candles and fuses. Now it's time to make a decision, son, how you gonna use it? Should I gather all my people to run away from the government? Cause we build the underground railroad like Harriet Tubman. It's time, we had enough of this time, we ain't loving it. But it's not enough time to change all of it. I gather all my people to run away from the government. Cause we build the underground railroad like Harriet Tubman. It's time, we had enough of this time, we ain't loving it. Yeah, but it's not enough time to change all of it. In the hood coming up, the low housing apartments. It's time to wake up our kids growing up so heartless. Round the corner, the city overflows the garbage. When the change gon' come and just set us apart from this. The block getting harder, police trying to get smarter. Every day getting darker. Can't forget about your dreams, get dough regardless. I knew cats that didn't make it, yeah, daily departed. This world filled with quick thinkers in jail with different modes. Some killers killed over women, cause they chick didn't show. Some got so high, tried to keep a low pro. Who flowed so unstoppable, it was so remarkable. Uncontrolled violence, escalate around the globe. Reading books about equal rights, money, power, respect. The rest just stereotype. See me set my pride aside and let my guns go fight. Should I gather all my people to run away from the government? Cause we build the underground railroad like Harriet Tubman. It's time, we had enough of this time, we ain't loving it.